Okay, so again, hunting down our killer. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, track down our killer. They're up here somewhere, or in this building somewhere. It'll be fine.
No one's getting past me. No one.
Oh, you? Do I get to turn people into undead eventually?
Who's ready for more?
Because that'd be kind of cool. Just saying. So she was talking to herself. Crazy people. So what's below me? More importantly, can I get over there? Gonna go with only if I want to fall to my. Only if I want to fall down, I have to start it, right? Here's a purpose important forget. No, actually, that's where it came up, wasn't it? You don't need to get there. I don't see anything important. Okay.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
He's right. See at least 3.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
You're asking me? Apparently I have unfinished business. I'm asking the questions here. You owe me answers, justice, and an apology.
You deserve all of that. And more. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then. On my authority, you will stand trial for the murder of the Arcane envoy. Give me one reason why I should listen to you.
I can't give you reason. Only faith.
Well, this should be good.
Envoy. I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
So, wasn't it the Claviger's responsibility to advocate for the Paradisians? Not my boot. Why attack me and not the ambassador? Did you really think killing me would improve things?
I wasn't sure. I knew I needed to do something. And when your face appeared to me in a dream, I believed I received a vision.
Kill everyone you see in your dreams, and now it's come back to you as a nightmare. Come get?
Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
In truth, I've had visions when I touched Andra in the living lands.
Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
Clearly, you've never read a self-fulfilling prophecy before.
Perhaps higher education would have given me pause. Stay by hand. Perhaps not. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
What happens now? I can't believe you killed me for something I haven't even done. Great. Thanks for getting me involved in your bullshit. What happens now?
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Confess to the Steel Garrotes. Maybe they'll show mercy. Take your people and leave before I change my mind. Elway told me that what the Steel Garrote has done to the people of Paradise, and for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Kai, Marius, what would you do?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
Confess to the Steel Garrotes. Take your people and leave. Tell me blah, blah, blah. That's worth I'm sorry.
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardir.
Confess to them. Take your people and leave before I change my mind. I'll go good guy this way. Or this time.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
Not the path I'd take. But hey, I only get to die once.
You're really letting us go?
Don't question it, just leave. You made a terrible mistake, but the gods saw fit to correct it. Tell your people that Darrens know the meaning of fairness. Girl was never with me. Why make a bad situation worse?
At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One
Okay.
more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
Yes, you were.
How do we know this envoy isn't going to stab us in the back?
Adherents are... You're not what I expected.
But is there free stuff up here still? Got a key.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing
That's assassin. Way too happy to kill just to keep... Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
Don't get over it.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, boy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Of course you will. Do. Whatever. I don't think we're quite done in here, though. Let's see if there's any more stuff. Like, you know, swords and stuff laying on the ground that we can sell. More mushrooms. Navigator Amon. Your help has not gone unnoticed and it is appreciated, but there is so much more to be done. The Adrians will not stop until they've taken control of every last inch of Paradise, if not the entirety of the living lands. We do need more to stand against them, more resources, more blah, blah, blah. Think about it. Stuff. More free stuff. Okay, so how many people killed these guys? How many people are bloodthirsty murderers? Killed them for no real reason. Could have gotten out of it with, you know, a little bit of... We got extra experience for that, right? Or we got some experience for it. Just no level up, I don't think.
What's the plan once we get to Emerald Stair?
Me? I'm gonna ride one of those glowing dangerous horse and thank the gods I got a second chance at life.
I meant our mission.
As it's Sisters of Paradise, so it is well past the time to push these adherent dogs out of the living land, out of our home. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and their children may live freely instead of being ground down beneath the heel of Adir. Fear not death, for it is kinder for fate than subjugation, and only through spilled blood will they remain independent from an empire that cares nothing for us.
As in, what happens to
That's-
our mission?
Oh, I haven't thought that far ahead.
Stuff. So there's actually technically still more here, isn't there? There's a dungeon that we turned away from following our stuff. Turn to the ambassador. Here at some point. Where did all these people come from? I came in here earlier and none of these people are here. Must be that time of day.
Do not succumb to fear, friends. Protect you.
Okay, so we want to go escape plan optional. Report to the refugees. Report the refugees to captain. Such monsters. That's right, we're not in the,
Against this fire.
we're not in the base town where everybody else lives. We're in the expensive part of town.
Welcome to our shrine.
Right.
A broken throne, symbol of Wotica the Oathbinder. She's nothing if not a bit dramatic.
Aw. Nothing to borrow from Wotica. Not a very nice god. Doesn't have anything good stuff on our altars there.
Hey, get around. around. You're supposed to check in before you can... Ah, never mind. Bum-dee-da-da-da-dee. How'd that go again?
Yeah, loves this job. Oh, and I almost jumped in there.
Do you really think the Adherents killed the Claviger?
Are you kidding? Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't do that. They know it turned the whole city.
I thought that was something I'd be able to grab.
The city is already under lockdown. They could take it from the inside.
Take it. The militia would put them down.
Trading company. There. I guess we'll just get over there. Go visit the merchants and stuff after. Actually go to camp, then we'll do the merchant stuff. Hey, Garrick.
Tell me you brought good news.
Nope.
Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adherent who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Let McKellar go free. I'm afraid the assassin got away from us. The rebels have a lair under the Temple of Andra. If you hurry, you can catch them by surprise. I let him go free.
You... what?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
He showed remorse and I forgave him. I'm not a monster. He agreed to leave Paradise, that's all that matters. The Emperor sent me to carry out his will. I don't owe you an explanation. The killer was following a prophecy. It wasn't personal or political.
When an Imperial envoy is killed in the streets, the motive is irrelevant.
Technically, I'm not dead anymore.
We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
If Ludwig raises a fuss, just let me do the talking. Come on, what's the worst that can happen? Will you stop fretting about the Inquisitor already?
If you knew how she punishes failure, you wouldn't be so quick to dismiss her. There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here, the Dream Scourge. Chin up, you're an agent of the Empire. I never intended to live forever. I'm here for the Dream Scourge.
Yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
It's been years since I learned the basic principles of animacy. Refresh my memory.
Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
How does one do animacy exactly? Surprised you don't work with people you think you are heretical. Understood. I'm ready to find it. How does one do animacy?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
So, nuclear physicists? I'm surprised you'd work with people that you think are heretical.
Well, you You know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Animacy sounds like a promising field to study.
You're right to be curious. After all, animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
Where does Fjord fit in with the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
That it? Uh-oh. Ooh, cool sword. Eyes are a little much.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Who's load when your reputation precedes you? Let her finish, Ambassador. I want to see where this goes. Bow solemnly. What nice mask? Where can I get one?
You can't. Once you deserve such a mask, it will find you.
So yours, then.
I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a dream scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
Experience the horror of the Dream Scourge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Your policy.
Gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Awfully generous for the Ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart. Yeah, maybe these problems exist because the Living Lands doesn't want us here. I serve at the pleasure of the Emperor. How do you know so much about what I'm doing? You're being too hard on the Ambassador. How do you know so much about what I'm doing?
I have eyes in every corner of the city, and they do not rest.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the Envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
I can study the Animancers, observe them in their environment.
That might do us some good, or it might lead you nowhere. I can't take the chance. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
No threats? No good job? That happens to those who stand in the
That's
defiance.
the priestess. She had no idea what she was getting into.
She is going to be a problem.
Perception. And she's supposed to be on our side?
Sometimes I wonder. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on. At least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
Great. Hey, Taco, welcome back. Happy Monday. I know the type. We don't get out much.
At least you'll have that in common, if nothing else.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair's beautiful this time of year.
Done here. We can get to Emerald Stair in no time if we leave now.
Sorry, busy. Gotta do some stuff. Merchant, right? That way.
Above the judgment of the queen that was.
Underbelly. This is right. There you are. Oh, I know you.
Word on the street is you confronted your killer. I'm glad to see you survived, though I can't say I approve.
How's business?
You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys, rumor of a plague, odd creatures skulking out of the wilderness. Someone somewhere always needs to get patched up. And when they need me, here I am.
Speaking of. Oh, look at those healing potions I need. Take these two. This is mana regeneration and maximum essence, so it's like a little buff. Sell some stuff. Like, oh, these gems we don't need. Adra. No, we need that. It's our little axe. So, oh, don't need that. Don't need this. Try to always keep two just for fun. Grenades. You have a lot of grenades. How heavy are they? Or are they? Brigantine armor. This is heavy armor. I'm not going to wear that. Curious. No. So resistance to poison of blood or bleed accumulation. Regular, so stamina. We like our stamina. Those. Yeah, I like my stamina. Stuff for fun. There's our food and potions and crafting stuff. Okay. The skull system also applies to the quest journals, showing if you're challenged in the level that you find unique weapons and armor in the world is determined by the highest level weapon and armor you have. Equipped or just in inventory, I don't know. Oh, not worried about that too much. We need to get back to our camp, though. A camp. Cook recipes. Select a recipe to cook. Oh, okay, so I haven't looked at this yet. Ingredients: mushrooms, produce, and vegetable. So, burnt lady, produce, berries, and more produce. Cabbage. Let's see what this does. So, did I get that? Tea? Oh, I guess so. So just kick in the recipes and just make stuff. Okay. So is this to discover new stuff or is just good luck? So just make it more tea. I guess that's the rest. Oh, okay. So this is where it works. You click on this and then you throw the stuff in. Fine. Oh, we can make grenades. Awesome. Cordia. Okay. Okay. Now let's play around with. See what he has to say. Kai.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
She's not hurting anyone. She should be free to conduct her own business as she pleases. I don't agree with my country's laws against Hylia's parsley. It's not my concern. I'm here to stop the Dream Scourge, not enforce Adrian laws. I just didn't like seeing her exploited by someone like Jago.
Fair enough. Still, I'm glad you were able to recognize the greater evil. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view.
So,
enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
If we were settled by the finest animancers of Valia. If anyone can help them, it's them. Can help.
I don't know about all that. They decided to settle in a hostile forest and use animancy to conquer it. We might get there and find that these people aren't as ready and willing to help you as you hope they are.
Well, it's worth a try. Yeah, we'll get what we need one way or another. Tell me about the Emerald Stair. You don't seem excited about seeing Fior.
A job is a job, Envoy. But not all places are created equal. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise. Can you get us there or not? You're making this a bigger problem than it is. Fantastic. We're all going to die. Thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
Let's talk about Dawnshore. I'd love to get your thoughts on our companions. I'd like to know more about you. That's enough for now. Talk about Dawnshore.
Right. What do you want to know?
Can you tell me, heard anything interesting out there? Do you have any other tips for surviving? Anything interesting?
Huh. Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing.
That's boring.
Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
Fine.
Right. Good talk.
They still want to talk to me about some stuff?
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Interesting way of looking at it. Should I be offended? He changed his mind. This isn't a joke. It's an interesting way of looking at it.
What I find interesting is how you handled him. Decisively, I might add. It's too bad. Now that the Steel Garrote has made an example of him, others will think twice before trusting Adiran mercy.
Whose justice should have killed him on the spot instead? He should have considered that before he murdered me. I didn't mean for that to happen. How could I have known? I'm confused. I'm guessing what's-her-face killed him and she didn't say anything about it?
If that's your way of trying to bring justice to the frontier, you and your people have an uphill battle ahead. To Ambassador Hilgard's credit, this is about the tamest Paradise has ever been. In days past, your murder would have barely made the town crier's announcements. Now, open bloodshed is relatively rare. In most corners of the city, anyway.
Sounds like progress. What's your point?
Only that Adiran ideas of law and order don't appeal to everyone out here. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adiran newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Hey, Toy Imp, welcome to the stream. What does the Steel Garrote have to do with anything? Inquisitor Ludwig's approach seems excessive. From what I've seen, this place could use a little order. What do you know about the rebels? It seems excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
The paladins are the goddess of oaths and order. Of course they're strict. I've always found them to be too zealous for my liking. Are you suggesting that Adir enlisted them to do the dirty work, or that they're going rogue?
Could be both. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
You need to investigate Dreamscourge, not mediate between Hilgard and the Steel Garrote.
Like it or not, their differences could make trouble for you, especially since the Steel Garrote is here under Adir's flag. And I worry about what that means for the rest of us.
Something's on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the company, if you say so. I serve the Emperor, but I hope that won't be a problem.
If you're going to put a stop to what we saw in the Strangle Route, I don't care what power you serve. None of us have a future if the Dream Scourge spreads. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another.
You've been training together.
Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you.
You can withstand a lot of damage. I want to know how you stay on your feet. You put a lot of power into your attacks. I want to learn how to hit harder and with mine. Teach me a little bit of everything. I'm a fast learner. Stronger attacks.
It's all about using your weight. Here, I'll show you. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest.
+2 to might? Nah. Wow. Okay. Well, that'll help.
Gimpy, are you getting in the hot tub?
I did not say anything.
It
We're
is
close to
going
that.
to make you
Oh,
sweat.
shit. I don't know what triggered it on that one. I really don't.
Right. What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about Dawnshore? I heard something interesting out there. Do you have any tips for surviving Dawnshore? Tips
Let's
for surviving.
see. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, we're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that.
I don't know what I said to trigger, and that's the whole point. Here's anything interesting.
Word is the hunting in the Strangleroot has been a lot better since someone cleared out the diseased bear that lived out there. I never hunt out there, but a lot of people owe someone a word of thanks and a half a jug of Wodak.
How's us? If I ever find out who killed that bear, then I'll let them know. Make it a full jug and we're talking. How's us?
What? Gods, you should have led with that information. Actually, better keep it to yourself. You don't want thump-chested nimdudes coming after you like the ones who come after me. Lovely place, as the Living Lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble. This is the easiest place to survive in the Living Lands. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Or anything interesting.
I've been traveling with you. What could I have heard?
Nothing for now.
Right. Good talk.
No, it still says he has something to tell me with that exclamation point.
Right. What do you want to know?
But don't sure heard anything interesting. Do you have any tips? It's the same stuff.
Trees, rocks, water, dirt. A few Zarps and bears, but not much else here wants to kill you. Enjoy it. It'll get worse from here. I've been traveling with you. What could I have heard?
Have any tips?
Let's see. Honestly, not much out here you need to worry about. Bears, Zarps, spiders, bandits. You want to make your camp look larger and scarier than it is. Keep a fire going, make a lot of noise, hide most of your food. Bears, spiders, and Zarps usually won't attack if they don't think it's worth the trouble. Act like you're tougher than they are. Now, bandits, that's something else. I'd rather run into a bear than one of them any day.
Oh, I know about the speech bubble.
Good talk.
But see, he's got an exclamation point. He's got the speech bubble. Because he had an exclamation point too, but after I talked to him, it went away. But for some reason, his isn't going away.
What do you want to know?
See, now it's 3 options. Yeah. There's nothing there, really.
Good talk.
It's the same stuff over and over again for whatever reason. Let's see. Double it. Have to rest, leave, and come back for more? I don't know. Now, the robe is just for looks. Axe, though. Upgrade the axe that I barely use. Better damage. Branches. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so journal. Now look at all the side quests I should be doing. Oh, treasure maps too. Found a piece of the scales of the Outblade binder, powerful artifact, totem of Wodika. Paces, found a totem core, blah blah blah. Quest is that one. All the different parts. So precious light. Researching a potion to fortify travelers against the plague. Find some luminous adro. Escape plan. Oh, we haven't done this one yet. That away. Can you fast travel? No, it's here in the town. What am I supposed to do? So this escape. Find the Adrian expedition. Nope, sorry, so this one. Optional. Report the refugees to the captain. But claims that the smugglers who brought her blah 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 to the shanty town doubled in creeps. Okay. Guessing that's part A and no. That's where we're supposed to be going. Way over there. Yay, quick travel. that's a big drop. That way, that way. Kill the lizard boys here. Okay. Three. 4. 3, 4, 5. Kill him. We shall confront them first. I'm sure we're gonna have to fight him.
Here, friend. It's all right. I know who he is. Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
Brenda of Letterfly, maybe you've heard of them. I'm here on behalf of some Mandarins you're fleecing for money.
Ooh, and who are you? One of Heelguard's lapdogs?
Says the person with big dog ears. Specifically from lapdogs. I serve the Emperor directly. And watch your tone, girl. Me, work for Heelguard? No, funny, but no, I'm just helping some fellow adherents.
Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine.
Oh, she's the one from the
So.
tutorial at the beginning of the game.
What do you want?
Honor the original deal you made with them, and I'll cover their share. Again, it said you changed the terms of your agreement. I'll cover the new deal. I'll cover it.
No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldis, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break.
But a deal is a deal.
Go get some
We
more
don't give
water while you are
handouts.
up.
It's 2 clients.
This break supports the purchase
Believe
of
me, you
Rocket's
don't want to get on
treats.
his bad side.
If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyme.com/support, or
Tell
you
your
can watch
miserable
the ads
countrymen
during
the
the
deal is
break, or you
settled.
can type exclamation point
charge.
treats in chat.
We'll take them to Third
Thank
Born when
you.
they're ready.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Thanks, this. You turned out to be a decent person after all. Thanks, Alora. Attack anyway. Thanks, Alora.
Literally, don't mention it. Remember, I still don't know you.
But does know me. So, seeing that they don't need that or this, I'm just taking this as payment for my troubles. Dun, dun, dun. Free stuff? Sufficient area have strange growths, possibly fungal. Rot in the water. Do not catch, do not eat. But what if we're hungry? And there's no fishing in the game anywhere, is there? Dear. That was it? to return to him. Okay, so what we'll do is see if we can fast travel back to town. I'll go talk to those two when we get back from break. Because I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go see what Rocket and Mrs. Gimpy are doing. I will be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.